Sexual assault often seems sensitive to talk about, especially in a school setting. That's why the Berg News has collaborated with SHS's Student Services to come together to educate our peers about the importance of Saam. We asked a few of the staff members to have a conversation with us about sexual assault both in and out of school and what exactly Saam means.
So SAM, S-A-A-M, stands for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. It is a month dedicated by many national agencies to bring attention to the issue of sexual assault.
Sexual assault awareness continues to be an important topic and one student should be educated on.
I think it's really important that teens are educated about sexual assault because statistically, everyone in our school will be touched by it.
Both females and males can be victims of sexual assault, so it's important for everybody to understand issues regarding like boundaries, consent, like what a healthy relationship looks like.
I also know that teens are at a point in their life where they are trying to form independence, make their own decisions, not have mom and dad make every decision for them, trying to understand and navigate this power and control over their life. And so as teens are trying to navigate all that, we want to give them some education and some skills to make good decisions for themselves, for their friends, to try and lessen the severity, the impact of sexual assault.
You know, sometimes teenagers, I feel like, are in relationships that they think might be appropriate, but when being educated and understanding what sexual assault or harassment looks like, they may find that they're in an unhealthy relationship. So being educated and knowing the signs, you're able to not only help yourself, but your friends and your peers.
Many different resources are available for both peers and survivors.
Finding resources and support is really a big question, right? Because everybody's story is a little different, everybody's situation. First and foremost, I think it's important that if you are the friend of someone who's come to you who's been sexually assaulted, or if you yourself have been, to go to a trusted adult. Your school counselor, we have school psychologists, school social workers. We talk to kids, and this is another safe place to come, to talk confidentially, okay? And then depending on that conversation, we can help direct kids and or families, depending on who's all involved, to resources in our community. If we need some further resource here at school, that's what we're here for.
It's really important from the school's perspective that a student who has committed sexual assault or harassment be held accountable and that justice is served. In regards to the student that may have received unwanted sexual assault or harassment, we want to make sure that we're providing all of the supports, both emotional and physical, at the school. So some things that we may do is create a safety plan for a student where we come together as a supportive team, and our administrators here are really ready to help any student that may need it. So if you are comfortable, you can come down to our student services department, or there are other ways. You can anonymously report things on our website. We have the safety concerns report. If you have witnessed or noticed something with a friend, you can send an email, you can call, or really, like I said, just step down. We're all willing to help and wanting to help our students make sure that they're feeling safe.
No, you are not alone. There are many ways that friends and peers can help.
Everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own experience, and just because it worked out one way for one person doesn't mean it's necessarily going to go down that same path for another person. So being open and honest and providing them ways that can help them, or giving them resources, helping them find different therapists or community services that can help them along the way. Really, you just need to be there for your peers.
What's really important is, as a friend of a survivor, what not to do, right? We always need to believe survivors. We do not say things that would suggest it was their fault, because I guarantee you no survivor asked to be sexually assaulted. It doesn't matter what they were wearing. It doesn't matter if they didn't say no, because if they didn't say no, but they didn't say yes, it means they said no. And so not adding your judgment in there, not adding questions like, well, what were you wearing? What time was it? Were you drinking? Those things don't matter. Your friend was sexually assaulted, and they're feeling awful, and they're scared, and they just need someone that will listen to them and believe them. And that's what you can do, and then bring them to a trusted adult that can help take them to that next step.
I just think it's really important for teenagers to be there for each other. Our students are so important, and just have an awareness of what's going on around you. And if you see something that's happening, don't be afraid to speak up. It could make the world of difference to that person.
Once again, thank you Student Services for speaking up about Saam. This has been Sophie, Linnea, Mel, and Kae reporting for the Berg News.